Good afternoon, beautiful spirit. Abel AUM here with Abel Spirit to me. Aham Abel AUM. I am a breathing spirit. Aham Prema. I am loving consciousness. Soham Hansaha. That I am that. Swaha. I surrender. And I surrender all perception positionalities. Welcome back to the channel, folks. I am really happy you're here. It has been 4 months since my last video. That was not intentional. I do not like to drop videos every day because even I get tired of seeing content pop up from the same person every single day. But I apologize for taking so long. A lot of things have been going on, and we're not going to talk about everything today. This video was divinely inspired due to a book that I'm reading, or I should say rereading. I'm going to show it to you here. It is called Transcending the Levels of Consciousness, it's backwards. The Stairway to Enlightenment by David R. Hawkins, MD, PhD. I really like this book. I've spoken about it once in the past. What I like about it is it's scientific enough to give you the ability to determine where you are, and it's spiritual enough to tell you how to advance in spirituality. Not that it's a race, but it tells you tools that you can use to achieve the goal, which is enlightenment. And I've spoken about enlightenment so many times in the past. I'm not going to give you definitions of what it is today. If you guys have questions about it, we can talk about it. First of all, what I want to talk about is this book I'm going to make multiple videos on. And it's because each level has a specific description of what your vibration is, what you resonate with, and how to overcome that specific level to reach the next step. I am fairly certain I know what step I am in right now. I definitely know where I was at the beginning of the spiritual journey, and I find it all very fascinating. I know what to work on and focus on now. You guys may have noticed all of the most recent videos are all about embodying your highest self and embracing love. Well, according to the book, that's exactly appropriate for the step I'm in, which I thought was a really cool synchronicity. But today, this video is not about that. Today is a premise, just so you know, I'm going to make some videos about that. Today, I want to talk to you about an interesting occurrence that does happen to me a lot. And I want to ask you guys, do any of you ever feel guilty? And I don't mean guilty because you did something bad, like you stole from somebody or you hurt somebody. Do you ever feel guilty for success? And no, that sounds kind of strange. Most people cannot resonate with that. But I feel guilty for success all the time. And I'd like to just give you a few examples. I get hired at work, and I get a position that is highly coveted. I did not ask for it. I was blessed to have it. Another example is healing. So maybe someone's going through a hard time, and they've gone to different healers, and it's not working out. I'm lucky enough to be given their information, and we do a session, and they are doing much better. It has been pointed out to me that sometimes things just work out for me when they don't work out for others. And I have found that to be the case too. I've always considered myself to be extremely lucky. Now, there's more to that than it sounds, and I want to talk about that today. So first of all, do you ever feel guilty for your success? I have felt guilty for my success most of my life because I am very lucky. And I didn't want to tell my friends. I didn't want to tell my parents, my brothers, anyone of my successes, especially if they were going through a hard time, because I know that not everyone gets what they want all the time, okay? So I want to talk to you about a concept. We have spoken about frequency and vibration and manifestation multiple times before, but I read a new way to describe it. Dimension, okay? I've always said that your belief system is your reality. Well, let's just stretch that to say that your beliefs dictate the dimension that you are experiencing, okay? So your reality is in itself its own dimension. And you can experience this with kids who they get in their own little minds, right? And you might be talking to them. One of them is doing their own thing, and the other one's doing their own thing, and they are in their own separate worlds. Their whole reality, their whole dimension is based on their beliefs and what their focus is on, okay? So that's the first thing I want to point out. I am lucky. People tell me I'm lucky, and I tell myself I'm lucky, and I tell the universe that I'm lucky all the time because I want to keep being lucky. They say luck favors the prepared. Part of being lucky is being prepared. So I am an over studier. I over prepare for every single test. I over prepare for every single position that I'm trying to get. And hey, guess what? It works out really well. I am lucky. But I want to say that that is not bad to tell the world that you are lucky. Yes, you might feel guilty for your success, but you're not hurting anyone else doing it. It's happening. It's a gift from the universe to you. So I am lucky. Let's go on. So one reason that I'm lucky is because spiritual practice, in my opinion, has to do with building up spiritual energy. I have used the phrase Atma a lot in the past. That is like a little spark, little soul of God. And you are an Atma, you are a spark, a soul of God. But you can also recruit other Atma. Your body, your physical body, is made out of a lot of cells that aren't yours, bacterial cells, etc. And your spiritual essence, your being, is you in the center surrounded by a whole conglomerate of other Atma, okay? Now, these Atma are attracted to you because you share similar beliefs. You resonate with them and they want to hang out. They're your little buddies, okay? So that's why I like to think of Atma as your little buddies. And when I'm doing energy work, spiritual work, I am literally calling energy to myself from the universe, getting myself in a high vibration. One of the best things I learned from Reiki and from breatharian workshops is how to purify your vibration. Yes, there's a physical part of it. Fasting helps you to get rid of toxins in your physical body. But getting yourself in the right vibration, a very high vibration of love and gratitude and wanting to share that with everyone around you, that is one of the most important keys of a high vibration and bringing more spirit into your essence. Now, when you have more spirit in your essence, it magnifies the frequency that you are putting out into the universe. So imagine once again, you're creating your own dimension. And because you are grateful and happy and lucky and joyful, other Atma come join you and they share in that joy with you. It's kind of like a congregation, you know, when everyone in the congregation starts to sing together and they're all happy and feeling the spirit, if you will, going back to the old Christian church days, it's tangible. You can feel the energy in the air. And that's what happens when you call energy to yourself and you find the right vibration. Then your energy, it blows up. It's exponentially larger and multiplies infinitely, and it creates the dimension around you, and it can affect others around you. I have found that just being around certain people who are in a bad mood, they stop being in such a bad mood after a while, unless they're so far gone that day that they're just not gonna react. They're gonna check out. But I find it a fun challenge to try to change people's moods by just being around them and being annoyingly positive. Okay, it's a thing. It's a thing. Your energy is magnetic, if you will. It's attractive to other things that want to share the energy, and it grows together. So it's exponential. Now, in the past, I've always talked about subconscious reprogramming and conscious reprogramming with affirmations. I still believe in this so much. Recently, I have made it a point every single morning. I wake up and I read through my affirmations. I have specific affirmations for my specific consciousness level right now, and for things that I want to be sure to keep focus on. We'll go over my specific affirmations for the level that I'm in right now. But I just want to point out that no matter what level you are in right now, you need to write down some affirmations that you are affirming to the universe in your dimension that are going to be reality. Even if they're not reality right now. I am happy. I am joyful. I am loving. I am patient. These are things that you need to tell yourself constantly so that you can live that truth. You can embody that truth and become that. I am that I am, right? So if you don't have a list of affirmations, put a comment down below. we can get in touch and we can talk about things that you are working on and we can make them happen for you. I have done recordings of affirmations for people in the past so they can listen to it without having to read it off a piece of paper. Affirmations work. When you train your conscious mind, your subconscious mind replays those actions without you having to be aware of it. So it's a win-win both ways. So definitely start doing a daily affirmation. I read all my affirmations first thing in the morning. I also am a big fan of activating my throat chakra and then saying them out loud to the universe. You can activate your throat chakra just by singing or humming, but specifically the bija, the seed mantra is hum, H-A-M, but it's pronounced H-U with like a nasal M. Hum. So that will activate your throat chakra. And I don't know. Activating your throat chakra has a lot of positive side effects, but when you speak out loud to the universe, your dimension, you are the creator of your dimension. So speak out loud to your dimension, your kingdom, and make it, okay? Gratitude. The attitude of gratitude is what creates abundance. When you are grateful for what you have currently, more things come into your life. So I definitely recommend putting gratitude into your daily practice as well. Before your affirmations or after your affirmations, thank the universe for what you have in your life. You have a family, you have a place to live. Do you have a car? Do you have food? Do you have heat? Do you have electricity? There are always things that we can be grateful for. And if you're having a hard time being grateful, I have a very helpful fix for that too. And I don't want to make this video any longer. You can message down below. But there is a fix for not being grateful. And let's see here. Last but not least, I highly recommend if you are lost and you're kind of having trouble, ask for signals, assistance, and signs from the universe. They will happen. At first, you're going to doubt them. You're going to say, no, that didn't really happen. And then it's going to happen again and again and again. We call them synchronicities. They're not a linear. They are non-linear, meaning it could be messages about the future, the past. It could be messages from your future past or past, future self or past self, another dimension. The point is, it doesn't matter who they come from. What matters is that you decipher what they are for and you take advantage of those signs and signals from the guardians that are helping you, okay? This video is long enough. I do have a lot more points to talk about, but not today. I hope you guys are doing well. As you can tell, I am doing great. Once again, I'm going to say, I am loving consciousness, and that's all I have to offer. That I am that, and I surrender all perception, positionalities, meaning all opinions. I try not to have any opinions, except for positivity. And from the last videos, I am loving, I love, and I love you. Be well, guys. Thank you. Bye.